everybody and welcome to another video. So in today's video I've decided to jump on the bandwagon of I followed a blah 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 tutorial. I am quite excited because hopefully I will learn something and hopefully we will get a nice look out of it. The person and the video I have chosen to follow is Nikkie Tutorials' World's Most Pigmented Eyeshadow Palette, which is her review and first impression of the Juvias Plays Magic palette, which I have right here, and it is one of my most favorite palettes that I own. So I'm quite excited to see if I can recreate what she's done at least halfway decently. So without any further ado, please check out my socials in the description bar below and let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, I will prime my eyes while she's doing the introduction to the video. So the reason why I've chosen this tutorial about this palette is that I really love the palette and I wanted to showcase it in a good way and hopefully have some fun with it. So if you guys are wondering about the palette, you can see it in action right here if you haven't seen any tutorials with it before. Okay, so the first color she's going into is the shade Nana right here. It looks like she's using some sort of a pencil brush and she's just packing the color onto her crease and winging it out slightly on the edge. So let's try to do that. I'm just gonna use my Royal & Langnickel line and smudge brush. So I'm gonna go into the same shade she went into, Nana.
I'm picking this color up on a Ray Morris number 9 brush and defining my crease.
And let's try to do this.
And once you reach that outer corner, you also want to swoop it out.
Why does hers look so much darker than mine? We need to keep in mind that Nikkie has very much hooded eyes, so this technique does not have to work for me, but I have slightly hooded eyes myself, so hopefully everything's gonna work out fine. I'm just gonna continue packing this on, and she just like wings it slightly. Just slightly at the edge. Probably not like this, but I mean, when is enough enough? Come on. Okay, so what she's doing next. Okay, she's taking a clean brush and blending the edges. And all she's doing is just blending the edges out. I have tried this technique of hers before and I love it. It's so easy. You just pack the color on and then just blend the edges with a clean brush. So that is very nice. And quite easy, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend the edges out. Okay, I feel like mine is not as intense as hers is, so. Oh, she's doing the same. She's going back into Nana and re-intensifying it, so I'm just gonna pack a little bit more on and get a little bit of Nana on this brush and just intensify the crease. Okay, now she's taking a MAC Select Up Cover Up Concealer, which I don't have unfortunately, and she's cutting her crease with it. Okay, so let me finish blending this and we can get to the cutting crease part of it. Now I'm gonna take my Shape Tape, take a little BH Cosmetic brush, get some of the concealer on it, and she said put it a little bit above our natural crease. So I'm gonna do that. Well, I'm gonna attempt. Okay, so she's winging it under that part as well. Okay, let's get to this. Okay, this looks sort of okay. And she's already setting it with another shadow. She's too fast. Okay, and she's setting it with the color Ocean, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink color. So she's just taking a little flat brush like this. She's taking some MAC brush. I'm just gonna take my Morphe brush. Now pack the color Ocean everywhere where the concealer is. So.
And now setting that with one of my favorite colors of the palette, Ocean.
Okay, I need to get the brush with sharper edges to get right under this part, so I'm just gonna use the brush I used concealer on and use the other side and get right under this line. Now guys, this is the first time I ever done a cut crease like this, and I know the harder parts are still coming up, which scares me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Right under this little wing over here that we have created. Okay, so now she has taken a little tiny eyeliner brush like this and went into the shade Nana again and just intensified the line to make it
With an angled eyeliner
more
brush,
prominent, I guess.
315, I'm going
This
in
scares
with
me.
Nana again and really crispening up that line of the new crease.
Now, to be honest, looking at Nikkie's crease right now, it looks like she actually used the shade above, the shade Zakia, instead of the shade Nana in her crease, because mine is nowhere near the color of what hers is, or her, camera settings are just much darker than mine, because it doesn't even look close to what hers looks like in real life. See, this is the shade Zakia, and this is the shade Nana. So hers looks more like this than this. I don't know, it's just weird. Okay, I guess that's the best we can get it. Now she's going in with the Urban Decay Razor Sharp Golden Eyeliner, which I don't have. So I'm gonna substitute that with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Thorough Liquid Lipstick in First Class. Okay, so I've got my liquid lipstick. Nikkie, why you do this to me? I'm gonna take my Real Techniques liner brush and just get some of the liquid lipstick on my brush, like so, and try to put it on my eye. Okay, so she pulls it out all the way to this line over here. I know you can't really see the gold, but we're gonna set it with the golden shade anyway, so it's just a base for our shadow to intensify it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my No Name little brush, zoom you out a little bit again, and I am going to set the golden liner with the shade Nubia over here. And now she's moving on to the lower lash line, and she's using Nana and Zakia together to blend it out on the lower lash line. So let me get a brush. So I'm gonna use this little pencil brush and go into Zakia and Nana and blend it on my lower lash line. And she's only doing it to maybe here.
I'm sorry, but this pigment is so rude. It is so disrespectful.
And then she's taking a little brush
so pigmented, you only need the
and pulling it out.
Now, like I said, we wanted a little spot open to put liquid.
Okay, so then she took a little brush similar to this, and I guess she went into both colors again, and she redefined the inner corner. So okay, I swapped my brush because that one wasn't working. It's just not as sharp as hers is. What am I doing wrong? Well, alright, let's work with this then. And then she's using another Urban Decay Razor Sharp Liner in white to fill in the inner corner part, which I don't have the Urban Decay Razor Sharp Liner or any other white liquid liner for that matter, but I have this old ass Maybelline Expression Kajal white pencil that's gonna have to do for today. Hey wait, I have the NYX Milk pencil. Why don't I use that? Duh. Okay, so I have found my NYX Jumbo Eye pencil in the shade Milk. So I'm just gonna use that on a little Real Techniques brush and just use that in my inner corner instead of the Wanky eye pencil that I've had for 5 years now. That probably needs to be thrown out. Okay, so let's try this instead. She actually made a triangle down there, but I don't know. Obviously hers is a liquid liner, so it's gonna be much sharper than mine. But I'm gonna give it a good try. Good old college try. Okay, so that's my finished eye look. How are you liking it? Okay, so what's the next step, Nikki? Eyelashes. Alright, so she's using New Bounce Bella Lashes, which I don't have. So I'm going to use my favorite brand of eyelashes, Social Eyes, in the style Siren. So they look pretty similar to what she has. So if you could see. Yeah. So I'm just gonna pop the eyelash on and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so eyelashes are on. I have actually changed the eyelashes to the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. Those other ones weren't working out, so I've just put these on. Okay, so what is the next step, Nikki? I think we're done with the eyes. So Nikki is bronzing up with the Hoola Light. I don't have the Hoola Light, I have the regular Hoola bronzer. And I'm just gonna take my Morphe big powder brush and zoom out and get into the bronzing. I love how these eyes look. We are all bronzed up. And now she's contouring with the Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette, which I don't have. So she's using a powder, and similar color I have is the MAC Cosmetic blush in the shade Harmony. So I'm just gonna contour with that. Gonna find the brush.
Okay, that's brown. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so that is a serious shade of brown.
And for blush, she's using the Kylie Cosmetics blush in X-Rated, which I don't have. But she has some sort of an orange blush, and the closer one I have is the Benefit California Mini. So I'm just gonna grab my brush and very gently blush up, because I know this blush is very pigmented, so. Do you like these lashes? I'm enjoying this look. Except this lash keeps popping out. I'm enjoying it. I feel sassy. Okay, blush is done. And now we are going to highlight. So she's using BH Cosmetics palette and her favorite highlighting brush, which I don't have, but I have a similar brush, which is the Hakuhodo. It dropped off, so I don't know the name of it, so I'm gonna use this brush. Looks like hers has a nice champagne color, so let's go with the good old champagne pop. Alright, so here's my champagne pop.
I don't know if it's because of this brush, but
used and abused on my Hakuhodo brush.
Everything has been so intense and so good. So I don't know if it's the brush. Well, the product is amazing, but like because of the brush, it goes on so smoothly and so reflective.
Okay, she's highlighting the tip of her nose as well. So let me grab a little brush, get the highlight, and shine bright like a diamond. I never actually highlighted the tip of my nose before, so that's quite interesting. It's shiny. This makes my nose look much bigger. And finally, she's doing the lipstick. She has some Maybelline liquid lipstick, which I don't have, but it looks to be very close to the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick color and Christmas Cookie. So let's put that one on. That's the lipstick done. Okay guys, so Nikkie finished the video right over there, and that's the finished look. I mean, hers looks much more professional than mine, especially the white parts, because she actually used a white eyeliner and I just used the pencil, so it's not as prominent as hers. Of course, my cut crease. Actually, this one is better. I did this eye off camera, and probably from having the practice from this one, it turned out better. I mean, to be 100% honest with you, I love this look. I would never do this look if I haven't followed the tutorial, so mission accomplished. I mean, I learned something new. I learned a new technique, new look. I love the eyeliner. Maybe it's not as intense as hers because, again, I have used a liquid lipstick because I didn't have an eyeliner, so... I mean, all in all, looks good. What do you think? Did I do a good job? I think I did a decent job, to be honest. I did better than I expected to do, so... I like it. I can't stop looking at the eye look, especially this eye. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. I struggled a little bit. I was a little bit nervous, but the end result is... it's pretty good, I would say. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hopefully see you in the next one. Cat out!